Hi, everyone, and welcome to yet another daily live episode by Voice of Crypto. I'm your host and the editor in chief of Voice of Crypto, Varani Trivedi, and it's always lovely to interact and engage with Web3 crowds. As you all are familiar, we decode price action, we talk about the top news in the market as well as the top updates from the crypto Web3 and blockchain space. So, if you want to know all about what's happening in this space today, as well as understand top cryptocurrency price actions. Stick around for a little bit more. Before I start, a quick update for all our Web3 crypto communities. That being, we at Voice of Crypto have been doing a 100 US dollar weekly giveaway. We've already started off with these giveaways, and just last week we gave our first round of giveaways to our communities, the testimonies of which would be available on all our social media platforms. Nonetheless, if you want to be a part of this giveaway or want to participate in this weekly giveaway, please go ahead and join our Voice of Crypto announcement group on Telegram, the link for which will be left in the comment section of whichever social media you've joined on. Not just that, make sure that you engage and actively engage and keep commenting on our live sessions, whether it's with me or our guests that we interview. Go ahead and leave those comments on these live sessions, and you might stand a chance to win from that prize pool. Once again, thank you so much for joining. And without further ado, I will kick off today's session. This is a midweek session, and we're going to be taking a quick look at the cryptocurrency market cap as well as prices of top cryptocurrencies right about now. The crypto market hasn't been in a great shape for the most part of this week. We're midweek now, and we have seen the global crypto market cap sort of declining from the heights it had reached. It saw yearly highs very recently, 1.65 trillion US dollar mark, but currently we can see that the global market cap is has fallen by almost 0.25% in the last day, but it has fallen quite a bit from the from the yearly highs that it saw, and it's back to the 1.56 trillion US dollar mark. Bitcoin sort of reached Bitcoin and again made yearly highs, and BTC fell from those highs down to the 41,000 US dollar mark. These are, in fact, better digits to look at, because just sometime yesterday, Bitcoin price had fallen to about 40,000. 40,500 US dollar mark as well. Now, however, BTC has seemingly recovered from those lows that it tested, and I think that was around 12th December when BTC price tested the 40.5k US dollar mark. Things are starting to look a little better with Bitcoin making higher lows on a short term time frame, but whether BTC will be able to break away from this, or whether Bitcoin will test further lows around the 37 to the 38k US dollar mark, is something that remains to be seen. However, these price levels, the 37 to the 38,000 price level, is going to be one range that I'm going to keenly watch, as this has played as an important resistance. The 38k mark and the lower 37k mark has played an important support zone in BTC's trajectory. So we will, of course, be carefully watching that. On a longer time frame, I always say that when in doubt, zoom out. And on a longer time frame, we can see BTC has maintained double-digit gains over 11% on a monthly time frame. So not a really bad not bad statistics on a longer time frame. On a weekly time frame, however, there's quite a bit of pain with BTC falling by over 5%. Ethereum's more or less followed Bitcoin's trajectory, and similar, if not lower losses for Ethereum. We can see it's down by over 1.5% on the daily, over 3% on the weekly. BNB was gaining a little bit ground until yesterday, but BNB's again ceased to see more gains. BNB trajectory has stabilized at this point a little bit above the 250 US dollar mark. It still presents a pretty high, pretty decent 9% gains on the weekly price range, as we can see on a daily as well as on a weekly price perspective. XRP, however, is noting losses, but Solana too hasn't seen a lot of pump in the last day or so. While the weekly gains of 4% seem intact, Solana has seen quite a bit of dip in the last one day. And it pretty much goes the same for Avalanche's AVAX token, which fell by almost 10% in the last day or so. We saw Solana, Avalanche, as well as Cardano rally quite a bit, but on the short term time frame, these altcoins are noticing a bit of a downfall. Cardano, not so much. It has managed to maintain the 35%, close to the 35% weekly gains. Cardano is also making some decent moves on the short term time frame, that is the hourly time frame, with over 1.5% gains. However, not a lot to look forward in terms of AVAX, Dot, Polygon, and Chainlink's daily price movement. We can see all of these altcoins noting a bit of downfall on the 1 day time frame. However, quite a few of them have managed to maintain the weekly gains. Let's see for how long that lasts, or whether they're able to change the narrative. Once again, time for a quick disclaimer. None of what we say on these sessions or what our guests say is financial advice. So do your own research and make your own moves in the market. But from a truly speculative point of view, quite a lot of alts have lost ground on the daily time frame. This does present a good entry opportunity for trade for a lot of altcoins. But then again, do your own research and um, be mindful of any trends in the market. That said, we will take a quick look at the top news of the day, and the one of the biggest news, which is also our topic of discussion for the day, is of course Donald Trump NFTs being back in the market. And it's been an exciting day in terms of news. There were quite a bit of uproars about a Bitcoin ETF. Yet again, BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF is finally inviting participation from Wall Street banks. This means that there is going to be a change of structure of the proposed spot Bitcoin ETF, which would now enable authorized participants, which are also called APs, to create new shares in the fund with cash rather than only cryptocurrencies. So this would see a key involvement from not just a crypto centric firm, but other banks or other such financial giants as well. Um, that said, ARK Invest has also sold a bit of their Coinbase shares for third straight day. This has also led to uh, Kathy Wood's ARK Invest selling off crypto or or crypto related assets, has led to quite a bit of uproar or surge in the market. They sold a bit of Grayscale Bitcoin Trust shares, and that led to BTC fall. And today, they've sold another chunk of Coinbase stock, which of course has led to a little bit of uproar in the market. And the firm in total offloaded a total of over 82,000 shares worth of over 11 million. And this happened as the Tuesday market was closing. And while Coinbase stock has been surging as BTC price also rose, there's been a positive correlation in Coinbase stock as well as Bitcoin price. But there has been a sort of the recent rally hasn't fared out as it would have had the ARK Invest recent offloading won't have happened. So that was another bit of interesting news in the market. But um, the Bitcoin ETF, the ARK Invest selling on a third consecutive day, and that said, there's been a lot of regulatory movement as well. Just yesterday, we saw how the world's first Bitcoin bonds received regulatory approval in El Salvador, and that was again a big move. And these bonds are expected to launch in Q1 2024. So that again is going to create some sort of ripples in the market in terms of how everything fares out. And now we'll dive right back to the topic of today, which is Donald Trump NFTs. And it's it's quite an interesting move by Donald Trump yet again. Donald Trump has unveiled new mugshot NFTs, which is stirring quite a bit of which is stirring his name in the news and on Web3 communities quite a bit again. And this has also managed to shoot up the floor price of his previous NFTs, which again is an interesting turn of events. He recently announced a 99 US dollar NFT collection. So these NFTs are priced at a pretty low price as well. They called the Mugshot Edition. You should go ahead and check out those NFTs. We at Voice of Crypto .online would be covering this very news in detail. So go check out voiceofcrypto.online. But uh, the former US president's legal troubles haven't left him yet. And amid all of that, uh, the whatever move he's made in the market has managed to stir up prices for the existing NFTs that he had. Uh, he also said that those who buy about 47 Trump cards or more will get to have dinner with the former president. So that could be an interesting scene to watch, whether it is fulfilled or not. Previously issued Trump NFTs sort of flipped as low as zero point 0.1 Ether, which is almost half of the price at which they were announced or traded. But now flop prices have managed to recover. And of course, whether this is just a move this is yet another move by Trump to soar his name in the market, or whether these NFTs are truly going to soar is something that we should definitely discuss. Uh, However, thanks for putting in those questions. We'd love to answer them. We've already short our time for today's session. So we'll be taking up these questions in tomorrow's live session around the same time. But for today, I would leave you all with a food for thought. What is the idea behind these Donald Trump NFTs? What is Donald Trump thinking, and what do you think will be the future of not just these Trump cards? Which are Trump's NFTs. What do you think would be the future of the NFT market in general in 2024? So maybe we should talk about all of that on the Voice of Crypto announcement group, the link of which has been left right here on the comment section. So go ahead and join that, guys. And I'll see you tomorrow with fresh updates in the crypto market. Till then, bye bye.